Brightest blessings, everyone. Psychic medium Elizabeth Grove, the Paranormal Priestess. Welcome to the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel, straight from the spirit chair every week. Thank you so much for being here. If you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Elizabeth. I'm a divine channeler, a medium, a spirit extractor specialist, and I also happen to be a divine twin flame on the path to reunion. Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed to the channel. You have become a part of the Paranormal Priestess YouTube channel family. I love you guys. Thank you for all your love, for your support, for your comments, for your beautiful emails. For many of you who have become clients, it's been amazing working with you, reading for you, really being there for you. I'm just so blessed, and I'm filled with so much gratitude that it's really hard to even put it into words. So thank you. Thank you very much. It means the world to me. I just wanted to let people know a couple of things before I get into the messages today. First off, that I am in the middle of a move. So I have been mentioning this, but if you're new, you most likely missed that. I will be making a local move. My closing date is probably about a week away. So it's been crazy just packing this place up. I have a lot of stuff as a spiritual person. So just bear with me. I am booking though, however, for January. You don't have to wait until January to book. I am absolutely taking payments now and booking for January. It's filling up very, very quickly. So if you'd like to get on the January schedule, there's still some slots left. You can definitely do that. Contact me, theparanormalpriestess.com. Go to my contact page. That will link it up to my email. And just give me a few days to be able to get back to you. The turnaround time might be a little bit longer due to the craziness of this move. But I will check in with my team once I get your email and see if we are a vibrational match. And if we are, I will let you know through a letter. Either way, actually. And if we are a match, then you can go ahead and make payment, and I will get you on that schedule as soon as I can. So just want to let you know that although I'm in the middle of a move, I am accepting payment, and I am scheduling for January. I'm filling that up. So you definitely want to get on there. We cover a lot of things. Just want to let you know that if you are a twin flame, this reading, the readings that I do, especially the 1 hour reading, it's going to cover a lot, so much. There's no cards involved, no tarot, no oracle. It's straight mediumship. It is straight channeling. It's all direct communication with the higher beings of light, with your team, which is your angels, your guides. Even ancestors can sometimes pop in, but I never know. I never know what's going to happen in a session. But for twin flames, we're definitely going to cover all the things that are meant for you to know in order to move forward. If you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling stagnant, if you don't know what to do, or perhaps you think this is no longer true, or if you feel like you're going crazy, whatever the case may be, you feel like somehow this journey's over. There's a lot of things that I've heard, and it really is a matter of just going to the divine beings, and we speak about these things, we cover the things, we figure out ways in which are going to help you to move forward, whether they're transmuting, clearing certain patterns and beliefs that come up, very specific, whether I can provide prayers, and I've written a couple of very powerful prayers that have helped plenty of people around the world, but definitely, we'll get you moving forward. That's what it's all about, and stepping into your empowerment and being the best you that you can be, shining your light. Okay, so theparanormalpriestess.com. I will leave everything in the description, from my website to how to contact me on social media as well. So before I get to the messages today, I just want to do a book review. Yes, I am doing a book review. I have done a book review before, but this one is very special because this particular book review, this book was written by a client of mine. So I am really excited to be able to just show you guys this book, let you know how you can purchase it, and just a couple of thoughts about this book. So here it is. It is called The Twin Flame Guidebook, Your Practical Guide to Navigating the Journey by K.D. Courage. Okay. So my client goes under the name K.D. Courage, And I have to say, I've read other twin flame books before, so this is not the first book, but by far my favorite. By far my favorite. She has done, I hope I'm doing it justice, probably not, but I also left a review on Amazon, KD. Yes, I did. So you can purchase this book on Amazon. Yes, it's available on Amazon. She has done an amazing job with describing the journey, going into it in depth, but in a way which is clear, direct, down to earth, raw, honest, and sometimes just damn funny too. She has a great sense of humor, but she talks about everything from the dark night of the soul, why there's the runner and chaser, her experiences which have helped her to really grow, a lot of very, very difficult, intense experiences. And if you are, on the twin flame journey, if you resonate with the twin flame journey, it's definitely has its ups and downs. She goes through that wonderfully, very honestly, with the ups and downs. There's just everything in this book. She talks about gender roles. She talks about, if you feel like you're going crazy, is union the point? She talks about that and the higher meanings of why we have this connection and what the point of going through it is, what's the higher meaning. She talks about the bubble phase, separation. I mean, you name it. Okay. The importance of surrender and patience and all these different things. And she talks a lot about her own personal experiences and her heartbreak and, just the very deep lessons and the deep growth with her own journey and her experiences. And I love also, too, the fact that she talks about being grateful for the journey. She definitely sheds a very positive light on this because it is a very intense journey. I love that she also gives you a lot of different twin flame songs and movies that you can, connect with more. And, if you are on the twin flame journey, then you realize that a lot of times we get messages through songs and sometimes even from movies too. But a lot of times in songs, we'll get messages from our twin's higher self. But I love that she lists all these different songs and movies as well. But it's just really a very empowering, very supportive book, and one that's easy to navigate, easy to read, and I really do say it's one to go back to. It is a guidebook, and even if you have been on the journey for a while, it's just a great book to go back to. Maybe you are having some purging happen, or you're having some doubts that pop up. Going back to this book is probably a fantastic idea. If you are new to the journey, I say this is the book for you. So again, it's called The Twin Flame Guidebook, Your Practical Guide to Navigating the Journey by K.D. Courage. It is holiday season. You may want to purchase this on Amazon. It's just a great investment to help support you on your journey. So thank you, KD. I really appreciate it. It's been wonderful working with you too. Perhaps I'll work with you again, and you did a fantastic job. Just want to say that. Okay. So what's coming up? Well, what's coming up actually is the 12/12 Gateway. And as we know, we've had the 11/11 Gateway, and here we are again. Today's the 8th. I don't know if you're watching this in real time, it is the 8th. But on the 12th of December, we are having a major portal again. And this portal is definitely one that's going to be very, very strong. This one is really going to be assisting us with having our light bodies really activated in a very strong way, or what we would say our Merkaba. The Merkaba is the light body, the interdimensional traveling body, the body of light that has all our gifts and all those types of abilities that are stored within it as well. The light body also, too, just FYI, is what I utilize when I'm doing clearings for people. It's that traveling body, the interdimensional travel body, which enables me to do the distant clearings. And so we are going to be getting that boost and going up to the next level on 12/12 in a very, very big way. So this is definitely something that will be helping you on your journey. For those of you who are twin flames, this is really going to be assisting with becoming very conscious of your own soul, who you really are. It's going to be very, very helpful too in achieving unity in all sorts of ways. So unifying with yourself, deeper unity with your beloved counterpart, and also to unity at a huge collective level where you're feeling more unified with all the world and all of life, or as the Druid would refer to as one with the grove, the unity, the grove. So this is just going to be really, really amazing, honestly, and we are really going to be feeling so much going on as far as bodily sensations and things. So just bear with yourself. You may be purging some things. That intensity is always going to be like that huge clean out. So when that light filters through, you're also letting go and releasing and closing out the past. So I just want to add the 1212 gateway is also a huge closure. All the portals are closures. But this particular one is a huge closure in a way where, see, we're dealing with ones and twos, right? 12. So, of course, 11, that's all about the breakthrough of consciousness, okay? But we have the twos. The twos are also about duality, partnerships. So the 1212 gateway is also going to be a closeout of a lot of old partnerships, friendships, relations that are no longer in our highest good. So for those of you who say, here's an example, you have a divine counterpart who is still in a karmic partnership, but let's just say it the way Archangel Michael says it, closing up a karmic partnership. Please understand these karmic partnerships are coming to a close. They are ending. And this is going to be a huge push in that direction. Of course, all the portals do assist with that, but this particular one for 1212 has a very profound effect on closing out old relationships, old partnerships, and in that way. Okay, there's going to be obviously a lot of downloads, just a lot of tapping into who you really are at a soul level. And this is also the end of a cycle and the beginning of a new one. So it's really exciting that we're going to close out on things from the past in a big way and not have to return back to that space any longer. So lots of new beginnings. I know a lot of people are going through major changes. As I said, I'm going through changes myself. And it's really a time to just stay, and I don't want to sound redundant, but I talk about staying very present. I talk about staying very, very grounded and just letting go and allowing everything to just be. And to really just know that everything is in divine order. It's divine timing, it's divine orchestration. But all of this is coming together. All the pieces are coming together. So there's no need to worry here. I'm just very excited about this 1212 gateway of going up in consciousness again and really just becoming more of who I am. And then I know my beloved is also becoming more of who they are. And please know that if you are watching this and you are an awakened twin flame, that your counterpart has been doing so much of the work, has been really very much just longing for you, wanting this to work, trying to figure out how they can make room in their lives for this. But they're also having a lot of the ups and downs still, which is mirroring to you, about how they are to proceed with this connection and how it's actually going to work, and what things are they still holding on to, what things are up for change, so that way this connection can work. Remember, this is an energetic connection. It must work inwardly first. We must unify with ourselves first, which the upgrading of the Merkaba is going to bring with 1212. We must be able to do that first, connect with ourselves, unify with ourselves, step into our highest version, it's a journey of self-mastery. It truly is. I always say that, and that's the truth of it. So please know that union is an inside job and then becomes a physical reality. It's mirrored in the physical world, but it must be on the inner levels first. But please know that if you have a counterpart who is still going through their past, still clearing out things that no longer serve them, they are doing a fantastic job with that. And there's a real sense of teamwork here, mutual support, as I talked about last week with the twin flames. Really accepting everything that's coming their way, looking at it at face value, not running from it, and really just clearing out everything that would, prevent them from making the changes that they do realize now that they need to make. There is a consciousness, a conscious realization of this. So things are moving along, they truly are. So stay very present if you are really been rooting for your beloved and you've been on this journey for a while. The message here also is that there is a lot of exhaustion with the Divine Feminine Collective now. You guys have done so much, and I truly understand that. So much healing work, so much purging, so much having to pray, reflect, transmute, clear out your space, whatever you need to do, end marriages, find out what your purpose is, try to take steps with that. And many of you are even currently doing that, so it's just a lot. And we have to understand that there is always a restoration period that's very much needed. And I'm getting that restoration period is now. So this is not a time where I would say, to push really hard. These strong energies are, of course, are going to be coming in with this 12/12 gateway through December into January of next year. Take it in and allow yourself the rest, allow yourself the space to just receive the intuition about your journey, feel it out, embrace the telepathy, embrace the signs and synchronicities and the dreams, and know that all of this is unfolding the way it should, and realize that your counterpart is also getting the synchronicities, they're also getting the dreams. So if you are getting that on your end, know they're getting it on their end as well. That's absolutely how it happens. There's been a lot of longing and pull and passion towards each other, that's for sure. But there has not been anything concrete yet, but those changes are underway. They absolutely are. And when I mean changes, I mean conscious. I know I need to make changes. How do I get there? What am I still holding on to that's limiting me? What beliefs and patterns? What people are draining my energy? What relationship no longer resonates with me? What people belong in my space? What people do not belong in my space? How can I change what I do in the world? Do I need to make changes to my purpose? Am I even on purpose? Am I still working a job that I'm not connecting well with? There's a lot of questions, especially for the Divine Masculine Collective now. A lot of questioning, a lot of still reflecting and thinking about things. And there's also a lot of reflection, especially during this holiday season, about the home and hearth and what that means. And there was a lot of reflecting on, well, I wonder what this connection would be like if I had him or her in my life physically and we had this union, and what those beautiful experiences would be like. There's a lot of that that fantasy, that envisioning, and all of that. Don't be sad this holiday season. Know that this is a season of magic and that everything is underway. Which is just stay very patient. I know that feminine, your endurance is kind of low there, and you're just, well, it's been a while. What do I do? Get on, get off, stay, go. And please know that the message really here is from the divine beings to do not give up on this journey now when you are right there. You've achieved so much. It's taken years to achieve so much of your growth. And that time was needed for that. And now it's that you are putting that compassion out there to have your divine masculines achieve for themselves and change their lives. So just know that although it's been a while for you and you may feel a little run down with this, give yourself what you need. Give your beloved their space. Whatever you need to do to just be in the moment and enjoy yourself, enjoy the holidays, enjoy being who you are, enjoy the ambitions, enjoy the inspirations, the creativity, the things that you know you're going to be giving to the world. It's a great time to be just gathering restoration and gathering up of a lot of the ideas that you're getting from your spiritual team, from your higher self, about what you're going to achieve in 2020. So just know that that's a lot to be thankful for, that's coming in, and just stay with everything because yeah, you've done the work and it's not for nothing. So please just understand that. I just want to check in to see if there's anything else here that would be in the highest good. Yeah, there is. Okay, Archangel Raphael. So Raphael right now is actually stepping in, and Archangel Raphael wants to let, this is a lot for the Divine Feminine, but I'm also getting it for the Divine Masculines as well. Divine Feminine, Raphael is helping you to be able to connect with peace, okay? To find that peace, that emotional healing, help you to stay very balanced with your emotions through what would seem a very tumultuous time, especially during the holiday season, when of course you're going to be thinking about cozying up with your loved one, your counterpart, and you know, there's some anxiety that's coming up there with this, but Raphael wants to help you to stay very leveled and very much in your peace. And also added to, Archangel Raphael is saying that he is helping the Divine Masculine Collective to really, I've gotten this message before, but this is just a reminder, helping with the emotional healing, clearing emotions from the past traumas, past guilts and regrets, all those types of things with the Divine Masculine Collective. So we have a lot of that happening, and Raphael's assisting with. Also, too, Raphael is helping a lot with being able to rejuvenate the body being exhausted. You know, it really is a time again of being able to heal, rest, heal, take care of yourself. But I am getting taking care of the body, and really, I have to say it again, just not forcing things and not pushing so hard. I know all of us are like, many of us are very proactive with, oh, I gotta heal, and heal, and I gotta do this, and I gotta do this. And I'm not getting a very forced or a very pushing type of letting go and release, like going into the work, like hardcore. I'm getting just allowing yourself the time to, kind of like the Divine Masculines, Feminine, like sit with things and really connect with yourself, and you're going to naturally go through letting go and release and transformation without having to push so hard as you used to do in the past. There's really not that need to push yourself so hard, and actually it's going to overwhelm the emotions, it's going to overwhelm your mental state and overwhelm the physical body as well. It's going to be like too much. So I'm really getting is just accepting this 12-12 gateway as it brings you through the closure, as it brings that light body up. It's going to cause obviously ascension symptoms, tired, lethargic, dizzy, some aches and pains, spinal pains, you know, and all those things, head pressures, you know, energies going within the sacral. Oh, that's the other thing that I wanted to mention too. There's a lot of sacral healing that's going on. And now is the time that the Divine Masculines are actually stepping into a more powerful place in their sacral chakra. The sacral chakra is all about our emotions. It's all about the sexual energies as well. Any traumas from the past, we hold on to a lot of that. It affects our sacral. It also affects our solar plexus. But I'm getting a lot of the letting go of emotions that no longer serve, and that sacral and the masculine now coming through and closing the door on the past and stepping into a much more powerful place. So please be aware, feminines, that some of this obviously is going to mirror back to you, and whatever you have not, even if it's about that much, whatever you have not completely released out, you will be releasing that out. Don't force, just allow, don't resist. This will happen. So those are really the main messages that I'm getting here. I really am very excited about going into 2020, and I will have to do a video about some of the overview messages for the year that the divine angels are giving to me. But for now, it really is about just allowing all of this to come together and working, knowing even though you may be in physical separation with your twin, working together as a team is very, very strong. Okay? And even if there's this ups and downs and frustration with communication, that communication is not exactly harmonious all the time, that's okay. Whatever it needs to be, just allow it to be. You are still working in tandem with each other, and everything is moving forward now as a team, as a support, both nurturing each other, both lifting each other, both empowering each other. And this is just going to be pretty amazing as we move forward into 2020. So I really hope that these messages help to support. And this is just general messages for you. Definitely, if you didn't take a look, please take a look at the December messages for the month that I just put up. And that will give you an overview for December. For those of you who would like really personal readings, getting into details about your situations, I'm available for readings, and I will be booking for January, but will be accepting those payments for now. So definitely, if you'd like to contact me, please do so, theparanormalpriestess.com. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, KD, for this amazing book. Guys, it's on Amazon. Definitely want to check that out. And I hope all of you just have a beautiful and very peaceful and joyous holiday season. Don't stress yourselves out. You don't need to. Trust everything is coming together the way it should. The angels have your back. They really do. And it's just not saying it as far as just to say it, It really is the truth. It is. So remember, from the heart of the darkness is born the light. Brightest blessings to all of you. Take care, and I'll see you soon.